ass, homeboy, you're faking jet.
Quick disclaimer, I am aware that I look like a fucking madman in this video coming up. I kind of like it. It kind of symbolizes how I feel on the inside a little bit. You know, losing my fucking mind, man. Enjoy the video. All right. Welcome to my lair. If this is the first time you've come to my YouTube channel, welcome. Thank you. This is the place where, you know, there's podcasts around. We talk about ADHD a lot, me and my partner Briggy. Mental health, relationships, what it's like living in 2024, that sort of thing. That's what this place is all about. Thank you for joining. Let's get into it. I want to talk to you about my ADHD medication and how it has been for me 4 years on. So I've spoken about this in a few other videos. I've talked about, you know, I take antimoxetine, also known as Strattera, and it's done me a lot of good. It's done me a lot of good. It's helped with my emotional deregulation. It's helped me concentrate. It's helped me stay focused. It's helped me do lots of things, you know, that ADHD is just a pain in the ass with. Or so I thought. So since taking antimoxetine, I've been playing around with the amount of antimoxetine that I take, because on 80 milligrams of antimoxetine, it messes with my sleep a little bit. And so at one point I dropped down to 40 milligrams, and that seemed to be like a really sweet spot. I found a nice rhythm there. So I thought 40 would be enough. And maybe it is, but let me get there. So to put in context, this medication was working for me for the vast majority of the time while I was in a stable job. A job where I knew what I was doing, where there was a lot of flexibility in terms of, you know, understanding for mental health. There wasn't that much pressure in terms of like if I had a down day sort of thing. There were lots of days where I didn't go into work because I was just fucked, which isn't directly connected with the ADHD. But it helped nonetheless on those days where I didn't feel so productive, to a point where I felt like I was thriving within the job. And the antimoxetine definitely helped me, or at least I thought it really helped me continue down that path of productivity. Now, I'm not sure if my productivity at work was purely down to the medication, or was it just because I was now in a comfortable place doing a job that I enjoyed, and so it was kind of getting into the rhythm of things, you know? I think anyone with ADHD can potentially be in that position with or without medication. Right, so what happened? About 6 months ago, got sacked, essentially, lost my job, and so suddenly found myself unemployed, which is, well, it is what it is, but I discovered that with my medication and being now in a position where all the effort and urgency has to come from me, meaning there wasn't a job to go to, there was no structure, there was no set goals, there was no like, what are we doing today? It was all just empty. And it's almost as if my ADHD came back, because for the first time in years that I can remember, I've fallen back into this struggle of knowing that there were certain things that I need to get done, such as like, you know, updating CV, create a portfolio, apply for jobs, bills, loads of shit, important shit. And I find myself sitting in front of my laptop and I just can't do it. And it's that, you know, that head fuckery, which I've mentioned before on this channel, where it's like an invisible brick wall and I'm pounding my head on it and I can't seem to get anything fucking done. Well, so that I've been dealing with that, and then I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna up my medication back to 80, because I've been on 40 for quite a while. Backed it up to 80, and there were a few moments where I could kind of break through and get down to what I had to get done. I mean, maybe I'm putting this down to ADHD, but maybe it's not ADHD, maybe it's just my mental health. But I'm suddenly having those mornings where I can't get up out of bed, even with the medication. I used to think the medication helped me get up in the morning. That's a fucking pain in the ass now. I'm struggling to do even the things that I enjoy doing, like editing the podcasts. I'm struggling to do that sometimes. And it's like the overwhelm is coming back, you know? And I thought the medication was, I don't know, man. It makes me realize, so my point is, what's my point? My point is that in the last video I did about my antamoxetine, I said the 10 things that ADHD medication doesn't change, right? But really, what I should have mentioned is what are certain things that help in the midst of all the fucking chaos. And one of the things that helps is stability. Because I don't have a job, because I don't have secure income, suddenly the urgency, even though it's tremendously high, suddenly all the glorious ADHD symptoms seem to be back, just at the worst time ever. And it just, what am I trying to fucking say? It's not just about the medication, it's also about your surroundings. The same medication can work to different extents of efficiency, if you like, depending on your environment. And if you're in an environment where you feel secure, or you know what you're doing, the medication is going to be a great aid to that. But for me, at the moment, antamoxetine is probably helping on some level, but it's by no means fucking sorting it. And it makes me wonder if really I should try stimulant medication again, because I know with stimulant medication, like, there was a bit of oomph there. At least I had some fucking motivation. Like, it's the antamoxetine doesn't help with motivation. It doesn't help with motivation. It helps with my stability, emotional stability. It helps with, like, falling asleep. It helps with my brain not being, like, so loud, if you like. It helps once I've started doing something to stay focused, but it doesn't help with motivation. I think that's at the crux of this whole fucking video. And so I don't even know what I'm gonna do. But it doesn't really matter either, it's just I wanted to share that with you. How is antamoxetine so far, like now, 4 years on? And in short, it's not doing what I used to praise it for. I don't want to put people off trying it, because up until now it's been great. You know, there's definitely more pros than cons. I think it's just that the one con that I'm still struggling with, which isn't because of the medication, it's because of the ADHD, is the con that's having the biggest impact. And so that's, you know, that's that. There's not much more to say. Sorry, this was a bit dark, wasn't it? But fucking ADHD is a fucking nightmare. It's a fucking nightmare. I swear to God, like, I haven't felt ADHD for years. I haven't felt like it for years because it hasn't been in my way. And to the point where I didn't even want to talk about it anymore on this channel, because I was like, I'm fed up talking about ADHD when it doesn't bother me anymore, selfishly, right? But now it's like a fucking slap in the face. It's going, nope, I'm back, bitch. And it's weird. I don't think it's the medication not working anymore. I just think it's the extent of the problem that this medication, it can't get through. It can't fucking get through. I don't even know what life would be like without my medication right now. Anyway, it sounds like a sob story. It's not. I feel more positive today than ever. That's why I'm doing this video. But it's fucking heavy stuff, man. Anyway, whatever. Fuck it. If you like ADHD content, there's loads of it on this channel. Go have a look. There's a couple of videos here and here. Podcasts with me and Briggy, two ADHD couples, you know, having a conversation. And this is 10 things that ADHD medication doesn't help. I love you, and I hope you're well, okay? Comment, like, all that bullshit, subscribe, peace!